We're back in the Tomcat for a preview of Reflected Simulation's upcoming F-14 Tomcat campaign. A 14 mission campaign with an extra cinematic level largely based around air-to-air with some secret special missions. Including Hollywood inspiration, custom liveries, kneeboards and all that good stuff, it will be playable in single player or 2-player co-op with a Rio. Today we're going into the first mission, so I'll hand over to Reflected for the briefing.
Gentlemen, I'm sure by now all of you have heard why we're heading east on the Black Sea instead of our scheduled port call on Athens. The USS Valley Forge had an accident 40 miles off the coast of the Soviet Union. Official reports say she collided with a Russian fishing boat, but the truth may be something else entirely. Anyhow, as you can see on this aerial photo, it's smoking badly, and our fellow sailors need our help. Today at dawn, we're sending up our first patrol over the damaged ship. Pontiac 1's flight is to take off with 2 F-14 Tomcats at 0650 hours, rejoin with Texaco to refuel, then push to the cruiser and establish a racetrack pattern at Angels 22. We already have a Hawkeye up. Magic will keep you updated about the situation. Jaws, Jester, you are Dash 1. Ghost and Pyro are Dash 2. You will be relieved by Pontiac 2 at 0800 hours. Any questions? Dismissed.
On the flight deck, air crews have manned for the launch. Time for all personnel to get into the proper flight deck uniform. Helmets on and buckled, goggles down, sleeves rolled down, life vests on and securely fastened. Check your pockets for loose gear and FOD. Check chocks, chains, and loose gear about the deck. Stand clear of exhausts, intakes, prop arcs, rotor blades, and tail rotors. Let's start the GO aircraft. Start them up!
Alright, so we are on the Cats. 2 is just about to take off now. I'll run my engines up as well, and I'll follow him on. There's 2. We'll salute. We're away. Gear up, flaps up. So we're on our way out to waypoint 1, which we will intercept a tanker, top up, and then we're on to the USS Valley Forge, which is a Ticonderoga class, which needs some protection and rescue with having been hit in the night, I believe.
Pontiac 1, you're leaving my airspace. Clear direct Texaco contact, Uniform Channel 3.
Uniform Channel 3.
Pontiac 1 copy is pushing to tanker, Uniform Channel 3 set.
Right, let's head on to our tanker.
I've got the hard stuff. Pour on in. Go up, check the oil, and clean the windshield. Over. You got it.
Alright, let's get ourselves trimmed. Almost there. I think that's about good enough. And for those interested, I'll open up the controls. Open the probe. And now we're going to wrangle this in. Just ease it in. Don't want to rush this or anything. Canopy is always a problem when you're trying to refuel from an S3 because the aircraft's so darn small you can't see it. Its reference point's quite difficult to build up.
Ready for contact. Clear contact.
Drifting right. Just ease in. Little power. Contact.
Suck 'em dry.
Take it easy. Nothing too dramatic. I'm lifting up a bit higher than I want to, so ease it down a bit.
Fuel 15,000.
And now we just hold this pose.
Transfer complete. Disconnect.
We're full. You got this, man. It's a piece of cake.
Alright, so tanking done. Let's get number 2 onto the tanker. So flight, go to flight to tanker. Alright, 2 is hooked up and getting gas. Just wait for him to finish, then we push on to the next objective. Ghost, our number 2, is now done refueling. So we're going to depart the tanker out to the right. I'm going to set up Jester for steer 2, which is navigation, steer number 2.
Switching to 2.2.
2 is rejoining us. See where we've got ahead. So we've got to come off to the left. So pass under the tanker and onto our mission. There's number 2 just behind us, forming back up. Alright, so I'll head on to waypoint 2, the USS Valley Forge.
Texaco, Pontiac 1 flight. Thanks for passing us some gas. See you on deck. It was our pleasure. Texaco out. 2, push 2, waypoint 2, button 2. Go. Channel 2 set. Pontiac 2.
Alright, let's check in with Magic on button 2.
Magic, Pontiac 1 flight, 2 times F-14, checking in at Bulls 25760 Angels 15. Pontiac 1 flight, radar contact, bullseye same, picture clean, climb to Angels 22, push to waypoint 2. Magic, Pontiac 1 flight copies all, departing 15 for Angels 22.
Alright, onwards to waypoint 2 then. We'll climb up to 22,000 feet.
Here we go. Operation Babysitter's underway. Ghost, what do you mean by that? Well, those damn sailors on the Valley Forge were too drunk to notice that fishing boat, and now they're skirting so away. We gotta be up here looking after them instead of that port calling Athens, chasing those hot Greek chicks. Why couldn't they send someone else? I wouldn't be so sure about it. That's the Russian version of the story, but I've heard the Valley Forge may have been torpedoed by a Soviet sub. Shit, really? What's wrong with these commies? I hope the situation doesn't escalate. Escalate? Man, relax. It's 1989. Nobody wants a fucking war.
So we can see the Valley Forge just passing over her. Tremendous amount of smoke billowing out of it. Doesn't look like she's underway either. So we now need to set up ourselves to perform a cap over the general area and figure out what on earth is going on out there.
Magic, Pontiac 1 flight on station at waypoint 2, Angels 22 as bragged. Any updates? Pontiac 1, negative words at this time. Anchor at waypoint 2 and we'll keep you updated. Over. Pontiac 1.
Right, stand by for further instructions. We'll just keep an eye on the Valley Forge and see what happens next.
Damn, look at that. They made a real mess of that ship. That sure is a lot of smoke. I hope they're alright. Do you think the collision could have caused such damage? I don't know. I really doubt it. Shit. Fucking Rockies. Pontiac 1, Magic, pop-up group. We have a single bear inbound. Bull 010 for 70 at Angels 14. Monitor but do not engage. Weapons hold. I repeat, weapons hold. Pontiac 1 copies. Nose on bandit. Monitoring. Weapons hold.
Right then.
Magic 1-1, Bra 009 480 at 14,000, flanking.
009. So we've got a bear coming in to investigate the ship, I imagine. So we'll get our nose on them and we will investigate them back.
Contact bearing 010 480.
Looks like we got him.
Bandit,
going to
010, 69 miles. Roger that.
SDT.
Locking, target, 68 miles.
Can't see him just yet, 68 miles out.
That's a Tu-95.
Yep, so we have visual on our bear. So let's report in, we have visual.
Magic Pontiac 1, we've got visual on the bear, setting up for intercept.
Target, 30 miles.
Pontiac 1, roger. Get on his left wing and try to make him turn back. If he gets within 70 miles of mother, establish a hard lock, but do not fire. How copy? Pontiac 1 copies, monitoring.
Left flank, 2 o'clock.
Right, as I'm sure you're probably quite keen in the top right, we've got press spacebar to flip him the bird, so let's go ahead with that.
Sit and spin, Ivan. Yes, your sister sent her regards. She's quite a screamer, you know her. Haha, so is your mom, Ivan. Fuck you, Yankee. You're going to pay for everything. Not at all. She said she was doing it for free. Just wait until we grab you by the ball and make you beg for mercy. Well, that's what she said.
Right, so I see we're going for typical movie bad guys.
Sure is an ugly beast, though. And huge. Look at the size of it. As in one, that's what she said. Joke wasn't enough. What's up, little Emerald, today? You're on fire today, Ghost. Did you guys know that it was a bear that dropped the Tsar bomb back in 61? Oh, you mean that 50-megaton nuclear monster? Yeah, thank God the Cold War never turned hot. What the hell does he want, anyway? Guess he wants to snoop around our battle group. I bet they're taking pictures of us, too. I'll be on a desk in Moscow in 1 or 2 hours. I hope they got your finger. 90 miles from mother. This guy's really curious.
Yeah, they don't want to turn around.
I'm sure they'll change their minds.
But this is going to get pretty tense because we're getting pretty close now to our carrier group. Like it was at 70 miles, we're cleared to engage, and if they don't turn around before that point, so... only a matter of moments.
Hey, John. A little bit closer. Want to snap a picture of you, too. Roger. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Say pussy. There you go. Great.
Yes, that was the Rio and Ghost aircraft taking photos. Not much else to do right now apart from wave at each other and hope someone turns back.
Pontiac 1, this is Magic. The bear's now within 70 miles of Mother. Establish a hard lock, but do not engage. Weapons hold.
Right then, let's hit the brakes and he'll fly right by.
Roger, weapons hold. Let's see how you like this, Ivan.
Oh no, I can't remember what button it is, let's find it.
We have him now.
Come on. Pilot lock on, and looks like we got him. So,
Magic, Pontiac 1, I've got it locked. Copy that, Pontiac 1. Maintain your position, but do not fire. Pontiac 1.
here we go then, he's turning off. Oh, we're hitting the wake from his turbulence. Looks like Ivan doesn't want to play today.
Yeehaw! He's bugging out and going home. Greetings to your mom, motherfucker.
Alright. Looks like they are out of it.
He's right in front of us.
Bandit is bugging out. You're cleared to RTB. Pontiac 2 is already airborne. Magic, Pontiac 1, copy that. We're RTB. Break. 2, see you on the boat. No bolters like 2 days ago. Our boarding rate is already behind VF-41s. Roger that one. I'd like to see how they would have handled the pitch deck in that storm, though.
Alright, looks like the Ruskies are on the way home, so we should do the same. They've turned tail, we've got Flight 2 coming up to relieve us, and we'll head on down and get back landed on the boat. Let's head on home. And touchdown. Not too bad.
Approach, man. 3-wire.
Been a while since I landed a Tomcat. So as Ghost comes into land and tensions with Russia are rising, you can look forward to seeing this campaign release once the F-14A model is available. On the flight back, there was a nice little addition with a radio station to listen to with an interview, and I'm quite interested to see where this campaign will take things, and being intended to be played with a human Rio is very exciting. I hope you enjoyed, and take care.